Alright, so I am here with Nice Peter, a DigiTour performer from DigiTour 2011. We're going to go ahead and ask him a few questions. Tell me about your experience on the DigiTour.
Well, you were there, man. It was awesome. It was a really exciting thing to be able to take this new world of YouTube and this new thing that I'm doing and be able to go back and do what I used to do, which is play live in front of people. And I got really happy about getting out from behind a computer and
definitely.
Getting out in front of real people. And it was really cool to actually meet people that, you know, had screen names that I recognized.
Exactly.
Like, oh, you're Tater Tot 4256. That's crazy. You leave great comments. So it was just a really nice bridge between the computer world of YouTube and the real world of music making.
So what would you say is your craziest experience, I guess you could say? Something that just kind of stood out, something that wouldn't happen in normal, everyday life?
Sure. The whole thing was pretty crazy for me, and it was actually simultaneously crazy and less crazy. I used to tour with a band by myself, and I just didn't know what I was doing. So it was always me driving, me getting to a gig and like setting up all my own gear, and me trying to find a hotel and ending up sleeping on strange couches and having parties. And it was great, but it wasn't nearly as organized and productive. And basically the DigiTour had a bus, you know?
Yeah.
That in and of itself every day was crazy because I lived on a bus. And I had a little bunk that was like a little, you know, as you did, it's like a coffin that you sleep in.
I didn't like that personally. Like, I had to sleep with the drapes open because I'm like really
Really?
claustrophobic. So yeah, I didn't like that.
I loved it. I slept like a baby, and it was so nice for me because I had been living here, and at the time I was living in this recording studio. So I like slept in a closet over there, not literally a closet, but a very small room. And to be able to have a little bunk that it was just quiet and it was dark and it was like the rumble of the bus.
The motion of the bus was really nice.
It was great.
That helped me sleep, I'll give it that.
So that was crazy every morning. You wake up and Daystorm is eating breakfast, you know, by the foot of your bed, and that in and of itself is awesome. And I guess I did less crazy things like crazy hotel parties than I used to, but the whole experience was so much different than anything I'd ever done, and it was just a really well put together show, you know?
For sure.
When we started doing, like, halfway through the leg that I joined to the tour, we started doing that big song at the end.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, and I was watching some of the other videos and just looking at pictures from that. I was like, wow, that really happened. Like that was a dream for me to be up on stage with all those people. So the whole thing was crazy in the best kind of way.
Any cities that stuck out, or any show that was better or worse, or what was your take on overall out of all the shows you played?
It was just really awesome how excited people were to be there, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
I think the people in the audience were just as excited as us up on stage to be able to be in the same place at the same time. They knew the words, you know, the audience knew the words to a couple of my songs, and that was really cool, to be able to sing along with people. No, there wasn't really one city that stood out much more than the others. They all were special in their individual way.
All right, so we got a Twitter question here from @Wowzers. It's me. I like your Twitter name, by the way. What was your favorite song to perform? # for Nice Peter.
My favorite song to perform on the DigiTour was probably Like It's Quidditch. I wrote this parody of Like a G6 about Harry Potter. And that might have been just because of the energy of Harry Potter that was really pretty strong at that time. I don't know if I'm gonna keep playing that song or not, but I probably will. It was really fun because it's got this like pounding, you know, rhythm. So everybody just starts like jumping up and down and singing about Harry Potter. It was fun. But I don't know. I was so excited to play live and to be able to play these songs that I've written for YouTube in front of people that it was all I liked them all.
Alright, so, you know, being the host of this DigiTour channel and, like, being kind of on the inside, I've heard that it's a possibility that you might be on the tour next year. I mean, is there anything you want to, I don't know.
If there's
just rumors?
If there's a DigiTour happening somewhere in the world, I want to be a friend of it.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess that's the most non-firm answer I've ever given.
There we go. Yeah.
If there's DigiTour action happening somewhere out there,
yeah,
I want to know about it.
You want to be a part.
I want to be in on it.
Okay.
It's the DigiTour. You know. Last year I wasn't even supposed to be on the tour. I was only supposed to do 2 shows, like one up in San Francisco and one in Los Angeles.
Yeah, yeah.
But I was sitting here again, stuck behind a computer, and Daystorm was like texting me like, "Oh, this is so awesome!" And I flipped out and I hopped on a plane and I flew and I met the bus outside of Chicago and I did the rest of the tour with you guys. So. If there's DigiTour action out there somewhere, just give me a call. I'll see what I can
We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, I got a couple rap battles to make, but I'll squeeze it in there.
All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. It was really fun chatting with Mr. Nice Peter, and we'll go ahead and see you guys again next Thursday. Peace out.